Welcome to the Forex, and here we're looking at the US dollar index and the 4-hour chart. We've been really just focusing in on this little area through here, but I just thought we'd stand back a little bit today and look, we've got this 5-wave structure coming down through here, so we've always been looking for a 50, 61.8 retracement level up through here, and the move up through here is corrective, but I didn't know if the actual correction had finished. It's the likely place for it to finish it at 80, but what sort of thrown me out a little bit is that the first move down through here hasn't been displaying impulsive waves. They've been displaying corrective waves, and we went over this a few times now, this first 3-wave structure here. So being sort of corrective, and it really makes all of this sort of corrective here, and until the 70, first of all, until group 2 here, the 65, 72 and the 80 become the retested resistance area, then it's still got a chance to move up here further. This is the 61.8 retracement level here and the 50 here, so it's pulled back to that area there. It can still move up through here, and as I mentioned, the euro is not really showing us a very nice impulse wave moving up either in its structure, so it looks corrective as well. This particular structure that we've got through here, it could count as down for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and completing here, but I have to say it's just damn messy, and as is this here, so this is why we will sort of revert to using price, and basically considering that the market's under the closest largest number, that's why we've been long on the euro over 138, and once this area here becomes the resistance here, then we know that it will pick up speed to the downside at that stage. But we just need to get past this low here now. Let's have a little look at just one more session here. Should help us with that. The euro here, we've being a same thing here. This move up here is a real shocker. So we know that this gap here, on some platforms it may be covered, on others it may be not, but it's close. However, our main point here was recognizing that we've had 5 waves up here from the low here. So we've had a 5-wave structure in a change of trend coming from the downside. So that being the case, we should see another 5 over here. And we've got our little ABC here, which is nice. It's just this is not displaying very well in terms of an impulse wave. But look, we've been edging to be long above the 138 and definitely the 138.30. And the next one would be to be adding on to the 138.50, the midpoint here. The midpoint's important. It's halfway between the 2 whole numbers here, so it's it's just important. This little line I've got through here is just the balance line through here, and your indicators will be saying there's oversold here, overbought here, oversold here, and so on, but that's the line that you need to sort of keep and to see if that gets accepted or rejected. But the 138.50 here is what we're looking for next. So we need to give it a bit of time here. It'll vibrate across here, but after half a session, if you feel and see that it's sitting above there, then you can look to add to those positions if you like. The Australian dollar's still got further to go down. The 4th wave of 1 lesser degree is down closer to 92, just above 92, 92.05, but 92 is sort of it. The 38.2 retracement level is about where it is now. This sharp move down through here is not completed. We'll be looking at 5 waves down here. So we're at the 3rd wave, 4th wave and 5th wave down into 92, probably 30 is the extension, I think. And just going to a smaller chart here once again. So the 5-wave structure that we're looking for coming down from this particular high here, we've got 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave, ABC for wave 2 here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 here, nice 3rd wave with 5 waves in it, the 4th and the 5th down to here in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 down to here. So this is wave 4 here. The 38.2 retracement level is close to the 92.60. The could move a bit higher to this wave 4 here of 1 lesser degree. Wave 4s are normally complicated, so we might see some type of, you know, some sort of 3-wave swing here before we see a further move to the downside into 92.30 area here. I must say on the daily we have moved into the oversold zone now, so you know, another move down through here would see quite a strong sharp bounce come back. So that's something to look forward to down at this level here. Just be careful about wave 4s. You know, you're not supposed to trade them because they just, you know, that's where the triangles and double zigzags come from. Sideways, complicated. Once they've matured, then they're kind of easy to work with to catch the next trend. It's just getting them in the first swing up or down is normally a bit of a problem, so be careful about that. The Euro Australian at nearly at 150 now, so we've got it's definitely moving into the overbought zone as well, and can fail from here. I've just adjusted our count here in terms of an A wave, a B wave, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 coming up here, so it can fail from here. If it does move up here and find support on here, then we know that our wave C and intermediate wave 4 low is in place. Otherwise we need to consider it for this, but it doesn't matter about the count. It's always really been about retesting the 150 and failing or not failing and finding support. Now that's kind of easy said than done, but the best way around it is just to chill out, wait for this, just allow it to do whatever it's going to do. It'll take, you know, 2 or 3 sessions to do what it needs to do, and we can pick the thread up from that point there. But it is overbought at this stage here. There will be some type of corrective activity across there, so you're not going to miss anything. The pound yen has moved up above the 172, which is terrific. Last time we spoke, we were looking for this as an A and a B and a C down through to here. The good news, a couple of good points here is that, well, this is corrective now, so we can look at this high being taken out. We do have 5 waves here, which is healthy for further upside. This move up through here is in 5 waves as well. So after 5 waves, like a 5-wave sequence here, we get an A, B and C here. So this is what we're looking at here. We've got 5 waves up here. We'll look for an A, B, C here. We're going to go in and have a look at that. But this 172 is really important. Yeah, so we'll look to, after the ABC here, we'll look to scale in long on the 172 and scaling in through group 1, which is 10, 20 and 30, then 50 and so forth. So just drilling in here a little bit, you can see the nice 3rd wave coming into here. So this would be the A wave coming down, but let's just pull it apart a little bit more here. So I haven't counted all this here, but no need to. You can see the wave 1 to here and 5 waves, beautiful here. Wave 2 is all the 3rd wave. If you've got time to pull it apart, there'll be 5 waves in there, and then 5 waves in the 3rd wave, and so on. From the high here, we need to look for an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave down through to here. So we're looking for, we're 2/3 halfway through the correction here, and then we'll look to buy. So but even worse, if this, the max of this can come down would be 50. It could come down into this area here as such. Well, we could look at it like this really. We could look at it in terms of the 50-60% retracement level from here, which comes into group 2 here. So that's all pretty good within this range here. Look, it would be nice if it comes down through here and then gets back up through there. Okay, the euro yen is kind of on the same track as well, with the euro being a little bit sort of stronger and is back up at 142 area through here. I'm still treating it as a B wave rally because the 142 is a 61.8 retracement level from this high here to this low here, and this initial little move in here counted corrective, so it kind of makes all this corrective. However, that said, if the 142 gives us a robust, solid, retested support on that 142 and give it, a good session to do that, then we can look at going long off that. But it can fail from here, so be careful about that. Alrighty, well that's it for the FX. Nothing else I can see that's sort of happening. The Swissies doing the same as the US dollar, and it's not counting very well as well. But yeah, so yeah, still looking at the US dollar to see what that does at 79.72, choosing a side there. But the buyers for that is lower because it's under the 80. All right, cheers.